Hey guys, in today's video, I'm going to be talking about a movie that I've just watched yesterday on the cinema. This movie has just been released and it is on the cinema just like a day. So if you want to watch it, you can check it out on your local cinema theater or whatever that means. But anyway, so the movie I've watched is Kung Fu Panda 4, and this is one of the most fun movie I've ever watched. Like, I really enjoy myself watching this, and I just really want to tell you guys my thoughts after watching this movie, because I realized that this movie was not only created for children but also for everyone, and there's really amazing quotes like thrown in the dialogues between the characters that I was just really impressed with. Alright, so before jumping into that, I would like to give a disclaimer that this is entirely my subjective opinions of this movie. It would not represent the entire mass opinions and the entire mass criticism about this movie. So please take this with just a pinch of salt. Alright, so without further ado, let's get into the video. So I'm just gonna tell you guys the synopsis of this movie, summarize that in a few words. So basically, Kung Fu Panda is talking about revolving about the main character, which is Po. It is his nickname for Kung Fu Panda, basically like that. And Kung Fu Panda, I've learned, is actually a dragon warrior, and he actually has to find another successor because he have to retire in order to become a ritual of the piece of value of piece. So he kind of like struggling with it because there are so many promising candidates. But then when he decided to like give up and stuff like that, he had like an unexpected encounter with a fox, which I kind of like forget his name, but whatever. So basically, this fox was trying to steal something in a hole, and then Kung Fu Panda like had a lot of like really awe-inspiring moves to catch that thief, and it turns out that that fox actually really cunning and really intelligent, and he knows a lot about the like antagonist of the story. So basically, this fox was imprisoned, but then Kung Fu Panda had no choice but to actually release him because he know a lot of secrets and information about a comeback, like a return character that poses a threat to the entire village, the entire island. So Kung Fu Panda had to actually consult the fox and had him to lead the way to figure out how to actually eliminate and how to actually eradicate and vanquish that fox. That chameleon. So that is the antagonist's name. So along the way, they learn a lot. They have like quite an adventure, and yeah, I think it's kind of cool. But one quote that particular stuck with me during their adventure is, "It's never too late to do the right things," which just kind of like, I don't know. I'm just really impressed with that. And yeah, so basically, they went through a lot of places, and once they basically kind of like rigged the entire like pub or something, and they got kicked out of that place. And then they finally reached the place, and the chameleon turned out to be a really powerful creature. It can literally transform into anything that she wanted, like anything at all. And yeah, it was kind of scary thinking about it, because like she can be deceitful, and she could turn into anything that she wanted, and she could even be kaiju. So it's kind of risky and dangerous thinking about that. But then so basically, that chameleon, it was just really infuriating to me, to be honest. So that chameleon basically summoned all of the past dragon warriors and took away all of their strength and the kung fu moves, because chameleon, she said that she was deemed too small, as too unpromising. She do not have any potential, or like kung fu was not her destiny. But then she decided to do the wrong thing by actually stealing all of their strengths by force. So it was kind of weird. But then Kung Fu and the Fox, which I forgot the name actually, with all their belief and the determination, actually defeated the chameleon. And yeah, they actually gained appreciation from everyone. And I think that after that adventure, Kung Fu finally found his next successor of the Dragon Warrior, and it was that fox, because she had shown how brave she was throughout the entire journey. So yeah. Alright, so as I've said, this fault was really brave, it was really talented. It isn't it is fearless, like yeah, it had all the qualities that the panda was seeking for in a candidate, and it has shown how like the friendship just bloomed throughout the entire adventure. So that panda decided to choose the fox to be the next dragon warrior, and then at the end of the movie, we caught a glimpse of how the training went through and stuff like that. But I think that this movie was really unique, and I've never watched a movie like this before. I've never enjoyed a cartoon like this before. So I'm just gonna tell you guys my thoughts after describing the whole plot things. Alright, so my personal opinions about this movie was that it definitely worth you guys' time, because this movie was not only fun, it was not only you not only had a blast watching this movie. You laughed out loud all the times. Like, yeah, I think the scene was just meant to like crack people up, and it did a wonderful job of that. I just laughed the entire time, like, which is so fun. And I think that this movie was not only fun and interesting to watch, but it was also filled with meaningful lessons along the way, like wisdom words, wise words and proverbs that you can actually learn. So it also like teaches life lessons as well. So this movie had a lot to take away from, and I definitely think that you should watch this movie and just enjoy your time there, because yeah, I think that when I actually walked into the movie theater, I was just speechless by how diverse the audience are. Like, it's not only children, but also adults, and also like even old people as well. So you'll see that this movie had actually a kind of like a really big impact and influence over my nation, Vietnam. So yeah, if you're interested in this movie, just check it out. But I personally think that this movie worth your time and money. And actually there was a program in my city. I don't know about your cities or your places, but in my city there was actually a program that kind of like, I don't know, a service, I guess, that was actually selling the tickets for this movie for free, but for only students born in 2009. And I actually want to register for that, but it was kind of like overdue. I didn't have a chance to actually register for that service or something. But I think that after all, this movie was really worth a shot, and definitely check it out if you can. Alright, so thank you so much for watching to the very end. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and if you have any questions relating to this movie, just comment down below and I'll answer that as soon as possible. Bye!